Well, Jonathan Toews, as well as Dustin Brown and Ryan Getzlaf, will be honored with the Mark Messier Leadership Award in a short while. When it comes to leadership, we think of 1994 and the New York Rangers, and here we are again 20 years later. It took a while, but one of your former teams is back in the Stanley Cup final. What's it been like to see them get to this point?
I think it's been great. They've had a great year. After a rocky start, they've really kind of settled the ship. They had a great second half. They found their stride at the right time. They galvanized together as a group, which teams need to do in order to get to this point. And they've been kind of knocking on the door the last few years, and they've got some scars on them. They've got some experience, and they're backboned by an incredible goaltender. But having spent 4 years in that dressing room, I can say they're very good people, quality guys, character on and off the ice, and it doesn't surprise me they're here now.
You never forget 1994, but I wonder if the memories come flooding back even more. Here we are with the Rangers back in the Cup final.
Well, I think it's easy to reflect. We haven't stopped reflecting in this town for 20 years. Walking on the streets 20 years later, it's incredible the gratitude that people show to this day. But I keep getting back to. I think we should keep the focus in the spotlight on this team this year. They've earned it. They've deserved it. They've put the time and the effort collectively to get themselves to this point there, and the '94 team had our moment, and I think right now at this time we need to continue to focus in on this team and what they're accomplishing.
When you look at the candidates for your leadership award, it's one of those decisions. It's going to be very difficult to make. What impresses you most about the trio?
Well, not only the trio, but what all the guys in the NHL are doing. You think about, oftentimes we hear about all the negative things that happen because of the headlines and the social media and whatnot, but we got a lot of players in our league that are doing great things. The toughest job I have is trying to narrow it down to 3 candidates. And you think about 30 teams and 700 and some players, and the amount of stories that are out there of people giving themselves and players giving themselves up for communities and kids in need and children and all that. But Getzlaf, Brown, and Toews are 3 guys that separate themselves not only on the ice but off the ice. Just incredible stories. The outreach that the Kings have had, San Jose, Anaheim, into minor hockey, carrying a torch after Wayne left, and what they've been able to do to grow the grassroots level. Brown and Getzlaf, their initiatives into the communities, children, hospitals, and Toews, resurrected an amazing franchise with his team and his current supporting cast there, and he's been the catalyst of it. Another guy that does an amazing job off the ice. So when you're talking about athletes that have done everything in their power to get to this level, and then still have time to make a difference in children's lives, that's empowering. It's a great role model for all of athletes around the world, but certainly they're a great role model for kids in their communities.
Mark, thank you, and enjoy the final.
Thank you very much. Thank you.